Hey, everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to finish up eating. It's late for me.
And I'm just getting off, so.
Come on in, come on in. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Welcome to JewCee Tales Erotic Chats. And chow down.
Mm-hmm.
And chow down.
Does yours? Okay. Never mind. Hey, Ralph.
I don't know. This is creepy sounding. I don't like that one. Shuffle. Supposed to be uplifting music, and it was not.
Ooh, that was good.
Excuse us, we're eating really quick. You know, I am. Got in late. Texas, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Meeting Sketty.
Hi, Lorenzo. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I was looking on Facebook and saw that Ralph had said hello and said hello. Hello, how are you, my dear Lorenzo?
I can't see anything tonight. Mine's not working. Something happened.
The display is not working. Only on the side, but the display that shows us, I don't see anybody.
I don't know.
Here we
what's
go.
wrong with that. Virtual background.
My stick-
Other application. Age, surface,
Ooh, hold on, y'all. This is not gonna be good if I don't do this.
I don't know what it's doing. I'm not getting any. It had an error earlier, so evidently I have an error. If we get out and get back in, will it?
I don't know.
It's coming
Will
up.
it mess it
It's
up,
slow.
Jasmine?
Huh?
No, I said it's starting to pop up. It's just slow. I just took it to public. I don't know.
No,
Ralph
it's
needs
not.
the positive energy tonight.
But it's not. It's not coming in here.
It might be my signal because my signal is
No,
super
it's not
slow.
No,
No, it's not you. It's Restream.
It's Restream. I had a problem a minute ago. So, everybody, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna log out.
Come back. Hey,
Come on
come
back.
back.
We're gonna log out real quick because we're having some technical difficulties with Restream. So we're gonna get out and come back in. Be right back.
So do we leave?
Yeah, when I shut it down, it'll leave.
We'll come back.
Okay, let's see what happens. May just have an error. I don't know. Okay, well, if you guys can see the comments, I know I can't, so
I see them on the side panel over here, but not in our screen, if that makes sense.
right.
One of
not
them
on
in
the-
our.
I see Lorenzo and I see Ralph has 3 messages. Post three things. That was
And
it.
I don't see Lorenzo at all.
Okay.
Well, whatever we can see, everybody make sure that we apologize, but we're having some technical difficulties, but
We're still live.
we're still live. It's pretty live. I got out and came back in, but sometimes that corrects it, but it's not doing anything tonight, I guess. It says new comments will display here. Full screen. My chat. Crazy. But nothing in. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
We are.
Even though we can't get it quite to work the right way. Wow. I was gonna take one more bite. It was so good. Mommy! Hello, everybody. It is I, Miss JewCee. I want to welcome everyone to another marvelous Monday on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. Whoop, whoop. So something is actually, now my phone's popping up. Oh, no. Okay. Hi, everybody. You guys are in bed with me today. Number one, it's hot. It's hot. And the smoke has returned to Cleveland. Yay! I want to sue Canada right now.
Can we?
I would love to. They're killing me.
Is it air rights or something? I mean,
Right.
like what's the grounds would we be doing this on? We don't want to be sounding like Marjorie, whatever the fuck her name is.
It sounds great. This is crazy. It is just really honestly cuckoo because it is so smoky. Once again, you can barely see. It's not, I will say this much, it's not as bad as it was 2 weeks ago, but check on your people if you are in these areas with the smoke. Check on your pets, people with breathing difficulties, people with asthma.
Are you guys getting any ash?
We haven't gotten any ash in Cleveland. I know my
Okay.
sister got some in Indianapolis the last time through.
Okay.
So
that's the next thing is the ash.
Yeah, we didn't get any ash. That didn't happen, thank God. But we got so much smoke. I mean, the last time it smelled, you could smell it. It smelled like something was definitely burning, but it had another kind of smell to it. It was like, I don't know what it was, but kind of smelled like plasticky or something. It was just not great. I was out in it today. I drove and I drove yesterday. And we'll see. We'll see how I do. I was just getting well, and here we go. Here we go again. So, yeah. So, welcome, everybody. Once again, I am Miss JewCee. Tell a friend, and tune on in. We've got a great topic tonight. Of course, I couldn't do this show without my beautiful melanated queens. Out in California, we have Miss Siren, and in Indianapolis, we have Miss Purple Rain. So, hello, ladies. We have to give our own applause tonight.
Right, we give ourselves applause. Yes, yes.
I forgot to load the applause. I was so busy stuffing my face, I forgot to load the applause. So, but wow, how did everybody's week go? Purple Rain, how was your week?
Tired.
I know you were busy. Okay.
Long week. I'm tired. I caught up on some sleep today. I'll go back to work tomorrow. Shout out to my boo, Miss Nicole Renee from Passion for Fashion Week. You wore me out as your assistant backstage manager, but thank you for the opportunity. It was a long week. It was a great week. I love doing Fashion Week. So thank you.
All right. And Miss Siren, how was your week?
My week was actually pretty cool. I got to be on set again this weekend, so you know how I feel when I'm on set. I love it. I got to assist with hair and makeup this weekend, and something that I'm probably going to go in towards that direction as well. But it was really, really fun. Just the energy, the all around. It's a lot of work, but it's still fun. It's very, very fun. So
Get me on set.
I'm working on it, honey. Trust me, I'm working on it. Really, I am.
I love hair on set.
Again, I got you. We working on it.
What set?
I already know what you can do. I already know what you can do. Yeah.
What set?
Well,
What
actually,
set were you on?
I upped myself this weekend.
Uh-oh.
So I haven't gotten the pictures back yet. I'm waiting on the professional pictures. But Nicole Renee of Passion for Fashion Week gave me the opportunity as the lead hairstylist to do 6 models and do show hair. So I did some stuff that I haven't done since beauty school, and I nailed it. Like, even the stuff I didn't physically execute myself, it was my vision. So yeah.
That is awesome. And no, JewCee, I cannot speak on the set that I was on.
I did some weave, y'all. I ain't did weave in 7 years.
Oh wow.
Was it in there good, girl? When the
Huh?
weave alert. When the weave alert, was it? Okay.
No, it was a crochet over locks and
Oh.
2-string twist, like and my daughter got the rope braids over her locks. Yeah, so it was natural stuff, but still it was different for me.
Okay.
I can't wait to post those pictures.
Well, we can't wait to
Okay.
see them.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah. No, I can't talk about it. We signed NDAs.
Okay.
But I
You
had
got
a blast.
anybody?
Okay, so hold on, time out. Wait, I gotta go back. My bad. So I decided that I was gonna be grown and go out Thursday night and didn't get home till 2 in the morning. Because we have a Harold's Chicken here in LA, and it's completely different than what it is in Chicago. They got like a whole sit down, you dig bar situation, you dig, and they had karaoke. No, I did not get up and sing nothing, but I did shake my little booty a little bit, or my big booty a little bit, whatever. Decided to stay out till 2 o'clock in the morning, and I think, well, the minimum amount of shots of tequila that I did was 10. I don't remember if how many I actually did. I do remember the night though, because I had to get my ass up and go to work the next morning, hungover, and then the next day, Saturday, be on set. So yeah, that was it. I partied, and I
Yeah,
don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. Like, at least not in the next
I'm not
week.
that girl. I know I gotta get
I
up early.
found out. This was a fuck around and find out moment for me. I fucked around and found out that I'm not quite.
You fucked around and found out you ain't 20 no more.
That see, you took the word out of my head.
That part.
Because the first thing that went through my head was like, "Bitch, you are not 25 no more."
Right. You should have just called us and we would have told you, don't do it. Okay.
See, I was like, you know what? You don't go nowhere. Oh, broaden your horizons. Don't say no to everything off the bat. So that was just me trying to, but yeah.
Okay. Well, there is a time to say no. But okay.
I know now. Noted.
That part.
Glad you found out.
Yes.
Happy you're here to sit with us today.
As I glass of wine.
I get it. It's nice to be young at heart, maybe.
Until I can't no more. I'm gonna just have to. It is what it is.
Well, I'm truly happy you had a good time and
I did.
you
And
can
shout
remember
out to my koala. Shout out to my koala. Love you,
you can
sis.
you can talk about it up until 10, drink number 10. So
It
that's
was
pretty good. That's
more.
pretty
It
good.
was it was absolutely more than 10, but that's the only thing I can
That's
only count.
hey, she's up to 10. That double
Yeah, I can
digits
only count that far. Yeah.
yeah, double digits and being intoxicated. That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
really good. Kudos. 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 You rock. Don't do it again.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Me. Yeah.
maybe not so much.
Not so much at all.
Well, of course, me. Woo, all I've done is EEE. I feel like, and it's cool. It's so cool. I can announce on the show, even though we're going to put it up tomorrow. We have our first sponsor of EEE. I'm very excited to announce that. And give a shout out to Spice for You Bling. They are our first sponsor. They sponsored us for $250. Absolutely wonderful. So happy and thrilled. So that was fabulous. And we're just trying to get these tickets to go, guys. We're getting closer. We got 4 months. I understand that. But you don't want to be at the last minute. You don't want to be at the last minute. Several people are about to come on board. So we need you to go ahead, buy your ticket. You can get a 2-day ticket. You can get a 1-day ticket, either Friday or Saturday. And just join us. Come on to Cleveland and have some fun with us. Hopefully by October they will have put the damn fires out in Canada, and we'll be all
All
right.
right, Canada, get it together. Canada, get it together.
Yeah, you messing with our stuff.
Y'all normally the good people. Come on, get it together now.
Right. I don't know what's going on over there, but they've burnt up a lot of land. I can tell you that much. That has happened. Yeah, it keeps coming up. I'm just telling you, ladies, on our side panel.
I see it. I do see
Yeah,
it.
it says oops something. So something is wrong with it. We can't see
Yeah.
everybody. We do apologize. So I think that Dani and Siren and Purple Rain will be kind of trying to monitor that a little bit, and I'll try as well. I don't have yes, I do. I just told a fib. Yes, I do. I was gonna say I don't have my iPad next to me, but Old Faithful's right here. So let me just get that situated so that I can see if I can't help out with that, because tonight Miss Siren is going to be taking the lead in our conversation tonight. So you definitely want to get your pen and paper ready and be a part of the adult conversation that we're about to have. So make sure you're ready, because get your sippy poo. Don't be sitting there with no drinky poo, because we know we're gonna go get into this and we're gonna have somebody gonna say something. So our topic for tonight is unfulfilled sex. Unfulfilled sex.
Yes, unfulfilled sex is the topic.
Is the topic. And are you having bad sex?
Well, actually, it's more of, how do you know that if you're being fulfilled and that you are fulfilling?
Okay.
So, are we ready to go with this? Are we going to talk about EEE first again?
No, we're gonna let's just dive into the topic tonight. We're gonna come back to EEE. Let's just dive in. Let's just go.
So today we're going to delve into the realm of sexual satisfaction, exploring how to recognize if you're unfulfilled, or how to ensure that you are fulfilling your partner's desires. So we're going to embark on a little journey of enlightenment tonight. So let's go. So we're going to start out with signs of being unfulfilled. So I'm going to go with you as the person, how you, the signs that you may not be fulfilled. So the first one we're going to talk about is lack of desire or arousal. So if you find yourself consistently lacking desire or struggling to become aroused, it may be an indication of unfulfilled sexual needs. This could stem from a variety of factors, such as emotional disconnection, stress, or unaddressed desires. When I saw this part, I was like, if I don't have any desires or I'm not necessarily aroused, because I actually remember going through a phase. I'm gonna say it was like 6 months. I didn't want to be touched. I didn't. It was like, even, you know how sometimes they'll come and they'll touch you, like, in a little spot on your neck or whatever, or they come kiss the back of your neck. It's just something, and you be like, oh, that wasn't happening. And
Okay.
I was like, what's wrong with me? What is really going on? And I did not necessarily have the desire to have sex or to even be intimate, to be, or let me change that. Sexual intimacy was not something that I really wanted at all. I wanted intimacy, but mainly I wanted it to just like a cuddle, or just, I know you're here next to me, or something like that. I didn't realize that with, well, not my him, but someone, I was bored. I didn't even put that into play, that that was what it was. And that leads me to the next one, which is dissatisfaction or boredom. So, feeling unsatisfied or bored during sexual encounters can be a sign of unfulfilled sex. It is essential to explore whether you're truly engaging in activities that excite and stimulate you, or if you're longing for something different. So, if you're doing the same shit over and over again, and there's nothing switching up, you know exactly what's going to happen. Hi, Diamond. You know exactly what's going to happen. You kind of like, all right, you can count it: one, two, three, four. Okay, five. All right, it's done. There's no imagination. There's no excitement. There's no, ooh, that did that, because it's become something that you're used to. And it's just like, all right, what's next? The third thing is an emotional disconnection. A lack of emotional connection with your partner can significantly, impact sexual fulfillment. If you feel I cannot talk tonight. If you feel emotionally distant or
That's those 10 shots. Okay.
See, Thursday is reeling its ugly head back tonight.
That's those 10 shots.
Right, right.
That was number 11 and number 12.
Dude, who knows? So what was I saying? If you feel emotionally distant or disconnected during intimate moments, it may be necessary to nature address and nurture your emotional bonds. Um, the idea of being with someone and you feel this, you normally have this feeling towards them when it comes to this moment and doing this, and you're just like, I just don't feel it. I am a person that likes to look into that, into the why of that. I'm gonna read the last one, and then I'm gonna ask you, the two sexologists on my over here, to elaborate a little bit more on some on these. So the fourth one is communication breakdown. Difficulty expressing your desires, boundaries, or concerns can hinder the fulfillment of your sexual needs. Poor communication can lead to misunderstandings and unmet expectations, leaving you feeling unfulfilled. So, you're funny. Um, with that, it's like, okay, if I am not satisfied, it's not necessarily fulfilling to me. If I haven't said anything or made it known in a, I'm going to say, emotionally intelligent way, because sometimes I know as a tourist, I can be very, sometimes I got to step back and be like, you know what?
Bullheaded.
Yes, absolutely. And I know that sometimes I can be a little, I'm realizing that my words can be mean. or can come off as being mean. So when it comes to that, I didn't want to necessarily say anything because I didn't necessarily know how to say. So my thought process is if I say something and it turns him off, the whole shit is done. So what do you do and how do you say something? How, all of these things of the signs of being unfulfilled, how do you address these with your partner without it coming across as one, mean, two, completely oblivious to them, what they could be going through, things like that. We never know. If I know I'm feeling some kind of way, I sometimes feel like maybe they would too. And if I'm not necessarily, like JewCee says, clearly and concisely communicating with them because of my fear of what it may do to the moment, how do you get to the communication so that we can get to the solution and get to yeah.
Communication.
It's how do you say certain things? Like if I'm like,
You just have to know your partner and know if they're going to be able to handle you being honest and blunt. There's no way to sugarcoat around it. If you're not feeling it and you feel like there's no passion in your lovemaking and that's why you're not satisfied, you need to tell them.
how do you
Figure
say
it out,
with,
babe.
okay,
It's become monotonous. Babe,
so
this is becoming very monotonous. I need you to we got to figure this out. What do we need to do as a couple? Do you do, is there some passion missing in our relationship? Because usually that's what it is. You all have gotten stuck in everyday routine. You all want to be intimate with each other, but something about the relationship has become monotonous. The intimacy isn't there. The emotional intelligence isn't there. You need to just talk about it and just be honest and sit down and have those conversations. Then once you figure out where that passion has dissipated to, then it'll come back.
So if you've had the conversation and it didn't go so well and it ended up being a, how do you put it?
An argument?
No, I'm not going to say argument. I
where their feelings are hurt.
Attitude. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then it
It's an
could be a
attitude.
situation when
It's
where
almost
they
like,
might be honestly hiding something.
Well, and here's the other thing. You have to remember one thing. You can attract, as my grandmother would say, you can attract more bees with honey. Yeah. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And when you say it. So here's the thing. We don't communicate, men or women, because men may not tell a woman, okay, you're not doing the BJ the right way. You know, they don't say anything. They just kind of take it and go with it because they don't want to hurt her feelings, or they feel like they'll never get it again if they say something. At least they're getting something.
If you've had the experience of saying something and it may have come across maybe say a little bit like, okay, I know my words can be a little blunt. I'd be like, nah, that ain't it. I don't like this. That's not necessarily the proper way to say that.
It's about like what Justin you. He said the foundation is communication. You should never think that your partner is here to hurt you. It's about your approach.
Okay, so then that's your.
But also with that though, okay. But in my honest opinion, and maybe it's because I'm a crazy ass Scorpio. Yes, approach is important, but I also don't want to sugarcoat shit. I need him to I need my partner to understand that it's not just him, that it's us. The passion is missing from us. So what can we do to fix this? Something's missing. I miss our passion. I miss our aggression. I miss.
But you have to go back and let's say you're missing something because or a lot of times in relationships we all start out hot and heavy. Everybody pretty much.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with a nice big number, about 90% start out hot and heavy.
And
You
it's
screwing
so good.
right, you screwing every
So good.
day, you screwing every day, 3, 4 times a day.
Six.
You're up in every room that you can
Yes, ma'am.
find. You're sneaking off somewhere. You're in the woods doing it. You're in the car doing it. You're doing it all. So now things have settled down. Maybe we're into this relationship, and now it's maybe 5, 6 years down the line. Well, what is different? Okay, now we're married. We got 2 kids. We got a dog named Spot. We got the
Mm-hmm.
white picket fence. We got bills to pay.
Two and a
He's
half
got 2 jobs. I got one job and a part-time job. We got to get the kids to the babysitter. We got to
Definitely.
look. Johnny got to get to the baseball game, and life happens. But people don't always adjust their relationships to life. They get so caught up in
Yeah.
doing life that they
But
forget to
isn't
adjust. And when you're talking about it was so passionate, because I think you both said it, the key word that I kept hearing is was. Was. And
Mm.
it's not a
well,
question of that you can't get back to it. You have to sit down and figure out, well, what has changed in our lives as a couple? For
yeah, and that's
example,
what I think
for
that's what I
example,
was getting
yeah,
at when I was saying it became monotonous because it becomes routine.
yep.
But we talked about this in a different episode too when we talked about dating your partner, dating inside the marriage or relationship, still doing that stuff that got you in the beginning. That's all part of that intimacy intelligence that I've talked about before.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, we've talked about this stuff before, and all of that stuff leads into why any person in a relationship all of a sudden isn't satisfied.
Okay, so the other part of that is how to determine if you're fulfilling your partner. So on this one, we have one is open and honest communication, which we've spoken about that in Ms. Juicy's clearly, concisely communicating.
Hmm.
So establishing an environment of open and honest communication is crucial. Encourage your partner to express their desires, fantasies, and boundaries without fear of judgment. Active listening and responding with empathy can help you better understand their needs. So that one, Purple Rain was literally just talking about that. This was something that was like, 2, nonverbal cues. Pay attention to your partner's nonverbal cues during intimate moments. Moaning, heavy breathing, and physical response can indicate their level of pleasure and fulfillment. Learn to read their body language to better understand their desires. Um,
I would add in there with that what that's going to take is selflessness.
mm,
You're in order to know how your partner is responding to you, you have to move self out of the way. And some folks don't do that. They get into the relate or get into the sexual portion of it, and it's all about me. I got mine, did you get yours? So sometimes you got to take out the selfishness and be selfless so that you can get in tune with your partner, and understand also that as every time you have sex, no matter what, I don't care if you want to say you get a routine or you get into a routine, every time you have sex is different. Every single time
True.
it's different. It's never the same way twice. It's always going to be different. And even if you're doing missionary, it's there's a variation. There's a different time of when you did it. It's always different. If people would just focus on it's always different, it's not always the same. You can always change it up a little bit. You can always, move a leg here, you know, put a boob there. You can always do some different things
Put
to,
a-
to spice it up during the actual. Well, hey, if you got
So I
boobs,
got one more. And it kind of goes with what you're talking about. Number three is feedback and emotional connection. If your partner provides positive feedback, expresses satisfaction, and demonstrates an emotional connection during and after sex, it is a strong indication that you're fulfilling their needs. Create a safe space for them to share their thoughts and feelings. So that, like I said, that kind of goes into what you were just saying. Uh,
and here's one other thing I want to point out to everyone, because I just read what Diamond said. She said, "I'm not gonna stop until
Key,
I can't.
Diamond's a guy.
I can't."
key.
Oh, sorry. What Diamond? No, I just said what Diamond said. I didn't say he or she. I just said what they said.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
yeah, I'm sorry. Not gonna stop until
Gets hers
he
off.
wrote she. I didn't. Okay, not gonna stop till she gets hers off. Now, understand this: there are some women during their times in their lives, or during the time of the month, or during whatever. Not all women want to have an orgasm.
Or
Sometimes it's
that,
just pleasing for me to know that you that
Some,
I did something that made you go, ooh.
yeah,
and I'm one of those women that I am okay if I only get one. If I know that we got other stuff to do, you ain't got to keep going till I, baby, come with me.
You're
I'm
like, but
okay with
wait, there's more.
right. I'm okay with not coming multiple times. Like in previous relationships, I've had to been like, babe, you come yet? And I feel like I shouldn't have to do that because now it makes me think that I'm doing something wrong.
So CP Payne just said, I'm a pleaser. I get off on my mate getting hers and I get turned on by her getting turned on. So sometimes I get left out worrying about her pleasure. So, okay, let me make sure that I'm understanding that. So, are you saying that you're so concerned for her about her orgasm that you're not even concerned about yours?
That's what
Is
he's
that
saying.
okay? I wanted to make sure because I kind of read that a little.
and that's
Yeah, that makes sense though.
but that is, even though I get it, I understand I'm a pleaser. There's a lot of people out there, men and women, that are pleasers. I'm one of those. I want to please. I want to make sure. I want to make sure he gets his. I was fortunate to have someone that want to make sure I got mine. But like I said, not all the time. I think a lot of people think, in order to be fulfilled, or in order to um, have a good time, I've got to have that earth shattering, sheet gripping, screaming at the top of my lungs orgasm. And that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It can be other things for women that are in tune with their bodies and men that are in tune with them. There are
Mm-hmm.
other types of orgasms. They're smaller, they're more subtle, that you can have. But and even men, the same thing with them. Um, they don't. If you're rimming them, or if you're, uh, 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 why is the word eluding me? Oh my goodness! But when you take them there and you bring them back down, you take them there and you bring it back down. Um, uh, why is the word eluding me?
Edging.
Thank you, edging. I'm like sitting here going, ah, drew a big blank. Thank you. Um, some men, but for some men, that's all they want. That might be what they enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Each person is different, and sometimes when you try new things, maybe that particular thing topped just having a straight orgasm. I prefer, as I've gotten into squirting, I prefer to squirt over having a vaginal orgasm.
Mm.
I would
You
rather just
prefer to do what?
I would rather be a super soaker all over the place.
Oh, I've learned how to turn mine off. I don't like it.
No, I love it.
I get mad when I squirt. I get irritated
Why? I need to understand that. Why?
because I don't like making a mess. And so what I mean by that is I don't like projecting. I don't like being like a water gun. So I've learned how to trickle mine. It, I don't like messes. I had a bad experience where somebody squirted all over the room and there wasn't a dry spot in the room. I mean, walls and carpet included.
Okay,
So
yeah. Oh, all right. So yeah.
I
Hmm.
know someone like that. But anyway,
but she just kept squirting, and I just was like, "Fuck, turn your pussy off."
anyone I know. Anyway,
No,
okay. But
Okay. Um.
but here's the thing. Some women just do a little trickle. Some women shoot it across the room, and I'm not knocking either one of them because I can do both. I like the trickle. I do like the trickle, but you know what? Asian, it's just
Vicky
coming
said he
out.
knows her.
It just whoosh. But the thing of it is that like I'm saying, there's different things that we can all do with our bodies, but a lot of times we don't learn that. We only know one thing. Men know like,
Only one trick
if I
pony.
keep thrusting, I'm gonna come. And women know if you hit the right spot, I'm gonna have an orgasm. That's to me right there. Both of those to me are unfulfilled sex. There's so
Hmm.
much more that you both can do.
It's the lead up. It's the action. It's the whole process. It's the journey of it. It's not just the end part of it. And that's something that I honestly have in the last few years have learned. It's not just about that last part. It's about everything that goes along into it and being able to stay present and be in the moment. So they did come up with some solutions for unfulfilled sex, which kind of goes in line with a lot of what you all have already said. Communication and vulnerability. Engage in open, honest, and vulnerable conversations about your sexual desires, fantasies, and boundaries. Discuss your needs, listen to your partner's desires, and find common ground to explore together.
Hold on,
Um,
stop right there. Is that one?
that's number one. Go
Okay, so
for it.
stop. So stop. So if people would do that at the beginning
The
of
vetting process.
the right at the beginning of the relationship, once we're starting to get into having sex, you would find that you're going to learn more and more and more about that person, and that person's going to want to open up more and more and more, and you're going to get more comfortable with each other, and you're going to be able to have these conversations that some people are simply just not having. It's a little different to try to have the conversation 2-3 years into your relationship as it would have been if you would have had started out your relationship with these conversations, because I think a lot of people hold stuff in, don't say anything. Oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings, I don't want to hurt his feelings, I don't want to hurt their feelings, whatever, instead of being honest and saying, you know what, you did this really, really well. This was great. This was so perfect. But when you were doing this, if you could have done da 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 da, I think it would have been so much better. I would love to try that the next time. There are ways to talk about how to improve what you have, but if you've never even started to have a conversation from day one, it's really, really difficult to start having that conversation, you know, day 1000. You see what I it's
It's
because
it's also a thing of you just if I what you just said is the difference between, like you said, day one and day, well shoot, where am I at? 20,000 and I don't know. Um, but if I can be honest and say sometimes it's not as easy. It's easier said than done, and
No, 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 no,
well,
no.
hold on, time out. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done
Okay.
because because it actually kind of goes with another one of the other ones. But it's like I'm scared if I say it, then I will never be able to get that again, or it's I don't know if it's maybe I don't.
So
It could
it's
be a thing. I just don't know what it is. I don't know. I might not know what it is. I might not know that.
it's not that it's easier said than done. That's not it. It's uncomfortable.
It's very much so uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable. And so people don't like to do what is uncomfortable.
No, I don't. I'm a Taurus. I don't like that. I like comfortability.
You want to be comfortable.
Yes.
And I get
So
it.
I'm learning to come out of this
But
comfort zone to say it.
right. It's not so much. I think a lot of people, we say that, oh, it's easier. No, it's that you feel uncomfortable doing it. You don't, or you don't know how, or you've never been taught, or my favorite one is you've never tried. You have decided in your mind to,
Okay, yeah, I can see that one.
you have decided in your mind what another person thinks or how another person is going to react without giving them the opportunity to actually
I can see that.
react.
Yes. So
So,
going along with something that you said before, number 2 is experimentation and variety. Introduce new experiences and techniques into your sexual encounters. Explore different positions, locations, role play, or incorporate sensual activities like massage. Adding variety can reignite passion and fulfill unmet desires.
and let us not
Mm.
forget toys.
My
Just,
favorite thing in the world.
just don't forget the toys.
And if
Yeah,
you're into stuff like I'm into, the wax, the fire,
Justin.
the kink, the flogger, you know.
The
That's
toys.
one of my favorite toys. I have it in pink.
The toys. Don't forget the toys.
Men, do not be afraid of your woman having a rose. Use it with her.
Boy,
The rose and you will become best friends.
exactly. Put that rose
Need the
on her
rose.
clitoris, and then
Rose.
put your penis
And go
inside.
to
Here you
Pound
go.
Town.
Have some fun.
So
Frozen
then
lubricant?
what? Frozen. Details?
Frozen lubricant. I need you to
Details.
explain that.
For real. I'm
Chilled.
perplexed.
You can make it
Okay.
cold.
No,
You
he
can do
said
some
frozen,
temperature.
like
No, he
ice
said
cube.
frozen.
Some temperature play. Ain't nothing wrong with no temperature play.
No, we're not
What
saying
is it? An
anything
ice
wrong
cube and
with
you
it.
use it and rub it on the body? Oh, anal play. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you can chill anything, make anything cold.
Hmm.
Because that's better than actually using a numbing cream, because numbing creams are not, we'll get into that, but anyway, you should not use numbing stuff, guys.
That'll be another
Vaginally
conversation.
or anally, do not use numbing, because if it's hurting that's your
You
body
won't
saying,
know.
hey, this is not exactly going the way it's supposed to go. Let's
Which is
work
why
on
I don't do it, because it hurts every time.
Well, there's ways to do it. There's techniques, and there's way to show you how to do it so that it's not painful. Okay, continue. Sorry.
The third one is emotional connection. Prioritize building emotional intimacy and connection with your partner outside of the bedroom. Engaging in activities that foster emotional closeness, such as spending quality time together, engaging in meaningful conversations, and expressing affection. Now, that one, I think one of my issues is that I'm either on or off. Either I have emotion or I don't.
Well, I think that has to go back to dating each other again, rebuilding that emotional connection. So if it is off, maybe you all need to date again. Maybe it's something about your communication that you need to change. Those are part of those intimacy tips that, you know what I'm saying, that I've mentioned before, to
And
try to
the other thing is
reignite that spark.
try to do some things that you haven't done before, or do things that have worked, which like cooking together. Um, Number one, we all love these things. These are fabulous. But guess what? They have fucked up a lot of relationships too. Because people are in their phones, they're in their iPads, they're not, you're not communicating, you're not talking, you're sending, text messages are great to find out if you're good or did you make it to your destination. But, you might want to send a quick little, hey, how you doing? But whatever happened to, you can make a little card, or go to Hallmark or go to the store and buy a card, slip it into their bag on the way to work. That's part of intimacy. That's part of letting them know that you're
Ryan,
thinking about them. And it's not
mhm.
a text message. Go take an extra step that shows, even if you're writing it in crayon, put up some post-it notes and have a trail, get rid of the kids, and uh, have a fun night, even if it's a game night. Just get you some adult games and play those. Do some different things, or some get back to some. I guess you could just. I mean, I'm gonna date my age, doesn't matter, but get back to some old school stuff,
Yeah.
because intimacy is not this. This is not. This isn't it.
This is the
Now,
furthest thing from intimate,
if I'm gonna be
unless
honest with
y'all
you,
not
I
in the
will
same
say,
house.
as far as the whole phone thing goes, I would love to say, yeah, it's the phone's fault.
No, it's the
It's
user of the phone.
so yeah, and it can definitely be a distraction, but I can't say, well, this phone has ruined a lot of. No, the
But that's
person
just
on the
like
phone did.
saying guns kill people. No,
They
people
don't.
kill people.
They don't. So
No, bullets kill people.
Yeah, that part.
Get price the bullets out of this world, and won't nobody getting. All you can do is pistol whip me. If you get me hand to hand, I'm whooping your ass. I'm just saying. But,
so
but,
the
but
last one, we have one more, and this one is for people who you just none of these other ones kind of help for you. This last one can, I believe, could help you. So the fourth one is seek professional help. If you find it challenging to address unfulfilled sex on your own, consider seeking guidance from a sexual therapist, these two, or counselor. They can provide insight, tools, and techniques that help you navigate and resolve any underlying issues. Um, the seeking professional help is not something that a lot of us like to do, but well, I can't say us. A lot of people don't like to do, because I will seek help in a heartbeat on that level. Because I do understand that just because I may have had an idea of what I thought it was does not mean that that's what it is for someone else. So I could be feeling some kind of way about something, and that person has no clue, because they're not even in the ballpark of it. I could think that, and the reason why I wanted it to be about being fulfilled, to whether we're fulfilled or unfulfilled, is because just because you're fulfilled doesn't mean that your person is fulfilled, and just because your person is fulfilled doesn't mean that you are fulfilled. And if there's a disconnect there and you really want to help that, seeking professional help is absolutely something that will help. So those are the four things of solutions to unfulfilled sex. So remembering sexual fulfillment is a journey that requires continuous exploration, communication, and a genuine desire to please your partner. By fostering an environment of trust, empathy, and shared vulnerability, you can embark on a path towards a more satisfying and fulfilling sexual connection. So That's all I have for this was so, and concluding to this episode of Unfulfilled Sex. How we've gained when the information that I have given, or actually, no, I'm sorry, let me take that back. The information that I've given and the expertise that my co-hosts have, I really do hope that we're able to, get insight on what to do, how to do this, as well as how to be better. So that is what I have for this episode of Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. Subject: unfulfilled sex.
And it's really important that you guys, we've talked about it, the 3 C's: clear, concise communication. And that
Definitely.
really needs to start at the beginning of the relationship. Um, and I know sometimes we forget about that part because we're all infatuated, we're all excited. The sex is great, the sex is this, the sex. And then remember, life happens.
Say that part again. Say it again for the cheap seats.
Life happens. Remember that. And you have to be able to adapt and figure out ways within your relationship to keep it hot, tight, and together. And you cannot do that without communication, without intimacy, without understanding, without selflessness.
Amen.
You're going to have to incorporate all of these things to make your relationship really, really work.
Preach, preacher.
And we are now passing the collection plate.
Yes, the doors of the church are open. Won't you come?
We are now passing the here. Just in case y'all thought I was kidding, yeah, just pass the collection plate, please.
Yeah, so if you see that Cash App at the bottom and you would love to just bless the Ebony Erotic experience, that Cash App at the bottom is where you can go, and if you don't plan to go, you just want to bless the experience. And if you do want to go, Miss Juicy,
Bring your butts. No, I'm sorry.
bring ass.
I would watch it personally if need be. We're in Cleveland, October 27th and 28th. We got a lot going on, including the Euphoria Dungeon, sponsored by Purple Rain. I need y'all to bring y'all's asses. Like y'all bring your asses on this show and talk to us every morning. Y'all need to bring y'all's asses in October.
Okay? If you are on this, if you have been to more than 3 of our shows and you don't have your ticket and you don't have a good reason.
First of all, CP, we've already had this conversation. It's our birthday weekend, and if I don't see your face while I'm in Cleveland, we're gonna have a whole problem because you live in Cincinnati. Okay, I need you to know that.
Okay, so if that's the case, then you better be there, because if I'm there and you not there, I'm coming with her. What?
Whoa.
He already know.
Gauntlet has been thrown down.
No.
Don't stop me. Don't tell me to stop.
Here's the thing, guys. We want you all to come because you want to be in the house. And let me just tell you, you want to be in the house, okay?
I'm getting my outfit together. Y'all ain't ready, I swear.
We have such a wonderful lineup. We have the King and Queen of Erotica. We have Setting Jasmine and King Noir in the house. We have the face-sitting King and Queen in the house. Lady V and D Black. We have the passion poet himself, all the way from Barbados, Mr. Robert Gibson. We have Roxy on the pole, teaching pole classes. We have the King of Burlesque, Mr. Ray Gunn, in the house. And we have more to announce. and it's being hosted by Mr. Ollie Woods, also known as Hood Raised from Chicago, and Miss Hollywood from Indianapolis, a fabulous comedian. You all want to be in the house for this. Tickets are $225. You go out to Eventbrite, you put in the Ebony Erotic Experience, the Second Coming Burlesque Edition. Second is spelled out SECOND. Coming is spelled CUMMING.
Because we coming. And
Yes.
CP, just so you understand, my presence is a present. Kiss my ass. That was my
He
Kanye,
says,
my bad.
do I get a birthday gift?
Right. My presence is the present. How about that?
Yeah, you get a
I will be
birthday
there. I'm coming
basket.
from LA to Cleveland. Oh,
So LU, we are sending you that information.
yes.
So make sure you
Yep, I'm sending it
definitely
to
hit
Cree
us
right
up. It
now.
is $225 for 2 days. If you just want to come on Friday, it's $125. If you want to just come on Saturday, it is $150. We also have classes in store. We have one, two, is it 16? I believe it's 16 different classes that you all can partake in, from the intimacy classes to pole classes to burlesque classes to sexy high heeled steel and stiletto class
Mm-hmm.
to BDSM classes to fellatio classes. I mean, we've got all kinds of stuff planned for you all. So it's well worth the ticket. Plus, all of your food at the venue is included. We have some fabulous vendors in the house. We have 2 floors, two wonderful floors that are going to be transformed and made into I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm going to go with Sodom and Gomorrah. But anyway, it's going to be absolutely
Oh,
right. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. We have the House of Euphoria
yes.
that is being presented by Purple Rain's Play Palace. So right up there. So
Give y'all my
we will
innocent look when y'all
definitely,
know I'm not really innocent.
right,
Right.
right. We're gonna have so much fun with
And
that.
then I got 2 words real quick. 2 words.
Mhm.
Glory holes.
Oh Lord, here we go. We have an open patio on the second floor. And what were those 2 words again?
Glory
Glory
holes.
hole.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Okay, so then we have we'll
Ah,
just let that sink in.
yeah.
And then once again, no cell phones, you all. This is one of the big sticklers. And why we have no cell phones is because we want you to be as uninhibited as you want to be. You do not have to worry about having all of your business all over Facebook, all over World Star, all over everywhere. Security is on site and security is within our organization. So we will definitely, you won't know who all of the security are, but if we catch anyone with a cell phone, you will be put out. The only folks that have a cell phone are staff, our security, and each vendor table may have one cell phone to take money transactions. Other than that, there are no cell phones. We want you all to have a good time, be uninhibited, be a part of the demonstrations. If you want to be flogged, if you want to dance naked on a table, if you want to have syrup poured all over you and licked off, anything that you can imagine, we want you to be able to do safe, no question asked, no judgment zone. And that is what the Ebony Erotic Experience is all about.
And one more thing, really quick. So JewCee did say that we have tickets for Saturday. for Friday and then one just for Saturday. If you purchase your ticket for one of those days and say you decide that you want to come on Friday, and then you have the best time of your life, and you decide, oh, I want to come on Saturday. I'm sorry, honey, it's not going to work that way because tickets are no longer on sale after that. When do they stop being on sale?
October 13th.
So
So if you
you're
think
gonna have a
that
blast.
if you think you're gonna want to do both days, go ahead and get the 225 ticket, y'all, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that will be in your best interest because there is no way that you're not gonna have fun and be like,
And Saturday is definitely gonna be a blast. Friday's gonna be a blast
oh,
too. But Saturday is gonna be amazing. And I don't want y'all to miss a single moment
please
of
don't,
any of this.
please don't, please don't.
So get your tickets, go out to Eventbrite. It's very easy. You can look it up by either the Ebony Erotic Experience, the Second Coming Burlesque Edition. You can look it up by events in Cleveland, Ohio, or you can look it up by the date, October 27th and 28th. So it is out there. It has been out there. You can see everything that's going to happen out there pretty much. We can't tell you everything. A lot of people are like, well, we want to know. No, buy your ticket. That's how this is a private event. Although it is in a public forum, it is a private event. The event is private. And if you are not on the guest list, you do not get in.
And if you want to bring Sam to the
And
beach,
for
CP,
those of you that
make
might
sure you get her
remember
ticket.
JTP Lifestyle Events, which is where I where we all started, myself and Purple Rain, JT, have any take we don't take any money at the door, and if you're not on the guest list, you do not get in. It's none of this call somebody. It don't work like that.
Let me call and see if they can get me in. No,
Mm-mm.
if you do not have your tickets by October 13th,
It's
You
business,
do not
not
you there.
personal.
It's not. It's really not.
Mm-mm.
And there you go, Cree. And like we said, if you do not have your ticket, get that by the 13th of October. You will not be in after that, and you will miss the glory hole. You'll miss the face sitting. You'll miss jet setting, Jasmine and King Noir's beautiful selves. You'll miss shit. You'll miss us.
Yeah, you will, and it's gonna be your loss because we gonna
That part.
we going.
I'll be
I
there.
got my room. I'm ready.
We're going. We
I'll
may
be
even
there.
broadcast for a little while live from it just to wet your whistle, but we going. So
And I'm gonna be half
just
naked, so it
putting it
don't
out
matter.
there.
When I tell
So make
you,
sure you get your
I'm
ticket.
gonna be in all my Purple Rain
And let me
glory.
just put it to this way. If you cannot get a ticket, let's just put it this way. If you cannot get your ticket, this is what I like for you to do. You can sponsor the event. If you're interested in being a sponsor, we have sponsor packets available starting as low as $250. So if you'd like to sponsor the event, if you can't come but you want to support, we would
Because
love
you love us.
we would love for you to do that as well. So that's an option for some of you that would
I like
love to support,
sponsors.
but maybe can't, or whatever the case may be. So want to really quick also add, if you are having any kind of emotional issues or emotional problems, or your relationship is turning the wrong direction and you feel like you can't take it anymore or can't take life anymore, once again, we like to make sure that we give out the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Please call. You only have to dial 988 and you will be connected with someone that can talk to you and help you. We are losing too many people to suicide, and we need to make sure that we are checking on our people and that our people are good. That's really, really important to me. I know it's important to the Erotic Seven, and we want to just keep putting that out there. Um, Once again, a lot of people are out here going through it. They're going through it, and we do understand that. And Siren pointed out earlier, get counseling, get some help, talk to someone. Don't just talk to your mama and them and your friends and them and your auntie and them and your grandma and them, and they're not giving you the positive energy that you need. You need to talk to someone that's going to help you sort through those moments in time, because that's all they are. If you end your life, we can't help you with those moments in time. So just really dial 988, get that help that you might need. And I'm going to put up one more time for you guys that are trying to find. There's a link down here for the EEE, and please, and if you can't come, also spread the word. We all know some of y'all on this that join us every week. You kinky as hell, and you know you got some kinky friends.
Let's go. Let's go.
You know
Let's
you
You know.
y'all got some nasty friends. But I want to give a shout out. There's one person I definitely got to give a shout out to, who is here faithfully, and he shares our stuff faithfully. And we know already that he will not be in the house at this event, but he is being one of our strongest supporters. And I'm not going to let another time go by without saying thank you to Lorenzo and his
Yes,
Absolutely.
Lorenzo, we love
Oh my
you.
goodness.
beautiful partner for always supporting us
Yes,
at our back
absolutely.
and putting it out there for us. Um, every time I post, he shares. I I want to publicly make sure that everybody knows all about the fact that we've never met, and just by him tuning in and listening and sharing
Yes.
information, um, developing a wonderful friendship, and
And a voice
can't
that
wait
just
to
makes
meet him
you
one day in
so wet.
person. But
I need to get a voice in person
a
because
voice that's gonna
you
make
just
your
be
clothes.
like, oof.
So right. So
Woo. Okay.
everybody, thank you so much. If you cannot be there, please share our posts, share the show, tell a friend, because that's the best way to communicate nowadays. But come on and join us. I mean, it's going to be, we have a beautiful hotel. Uh, we have a great event that's going to be put together. We got a lot in store for you all. We can't tell you everything because you just have to be there.
And if you're not
It's
there,
we still can't tell
well,
you because we're not going to tell nothing.
if you're not
Mm-mm.
there, you don't deserve to know.
You, mum's the word.
It's a secret.
Mum's the
It's a
word.
secret, y'all. It's a
Right,
secret.
right. But you definitely want to get them tickets. That's what you want to do. You definitely want to get them tickets. So, yeah, what you guys got going on this week? Let's start with Siren. Let's see what she's got going on.
Siren's working.
Okay.
That's all. I'm just working.
Well, that's going to keep her out of trouble.
Absolutely. That's what it does for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
That
good
is,
girl again.
and Miss Purple Rain, what are you
I'm coming to
doing?
Cleveland. I don't know what anybody else is doing, but I'm coming to Cleveland.
Oh,
I
October
will be
definitely.
there.
I'm going to Cleveland in October. Oh
No,
no,
no, no,
you're
no,
going
no.
to be there
I'm
this
going to Cleveland
weekend.
Friday.
You're there this
I'm going to Cleveland
weekend.
Friday.
That's right.
Yes, I
Summer
am.
camp. Summer camp. Summer
You guys
camp.
are going.
summer camp is going down. So we will be in Geneva on the Lake, guys, enjoying ourselves. It is a wonderful kink event. So some BDSM, some honey, I think it's gonna be a little bit of everything. They got live bands, they got food, they just released the menu, they got a full schedule.
Yep.
It's gonna be great. We're going up to Geneva on the Lake and just represent
To the
each other.
fullest.
You're gonna have so much fun.
Yes, make sure you guys have enough from me.
We definitely will.
We will definitely will, especially since I haven't seen my sister since she came to Indy for her birthday.
I was drunk.
So
October. No, February. She was there February. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
February.
My vanilla was in February. My
Your natural
erotic
birthday was in February. Your natural birthday.
my erotic birthday.
Because
will
nothing
be-
about you is vanilla.
Yeah,
Facts. All facts.
well, we're gonna we're gonna do this summer K camp. You guys might check it out, summerkcamp.com. Go take a look. It's going down this weekend. We had Miss Lee on here a few weeks back talking about it. We are so excited to be a part of it, letting people know that we're going to be there. So I think there's a few tickets. I don't think there's too many left, but I think there's just a few tickets left. If you guys want to get them last minute, I think you have until I know before the end of the week. It has to be maybe cutoff might be Wednesday or tomorrow, I think, but tomorrow or Thursday. So I would definitely check that out if you don't have anything to do this weekend. You want some kinky stuff to do. They've got all kinds of demonstrations going on. This is definitely a kink event, BDSM event. So I'm going to be set up as JewCee Boutique. Miss Purple Rain is going to be bringing her table. We're going to have a nice 10 by 10 tent that you can step in and join us and have some fun. And yeah, we're going to have a good time.
Come get these hands. They rated E for everybody. Come get these
hands. So we're going to have some fun. Okay. So, ladies, great show. Well done.
No, this is an amazing show.
Thank you.
Well done.
Now to think about my next topic.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm already trying to figure it out because I know it's going to take a minute.
Well, next week it is my turn, and we have a very special guest joining us next week. We have Miss Urban Kink herself in the house with us next week.
My friend. That's my friend.
We're going to be talking about her events that are coming up in October as well, but hers are in the first or second week of October. And we're cross promoting and we're getting to know each other. And I am so excited that she will be joining us.
I love Mr. Urban.
Yes, she's absolutely fabulous. If you're not following her, you need to, okay? You really do. October 13th through the 15th is her event, Eyes Wide Shut. So you definitely, we've got some information. We'll have a whole lot more.
I'll be there too.
Coming up. Also, guys, I would like to right now just take a moment to give a salute out to my mom and dad. This is their month that I lost both of them. And so I always know that they're with me. I am excited to have them. They know that there's going to be a new direction coming for EEE, and we'll be announcing that very, very soon. But right now, we are concentrating on this event. I am very excited about the event, and I couldn't do it without my spirits being around me, helping me to keep me on track. So I just wanted to give a shout out to my mom and dad I miss them. I love them. And yeah, I think it's cool. I'm excited. So anything else you guys want to add before we get out of here tonight?
No, ma'am.
Nothing. All right, y'all. Then we're gonna see you next Monday night for another marvelous Monday right here on JewCee Tales Erotic Chat. We start at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6:30 for our folks out on the West Coast, and 10:30 for our brothers and sisters in Barbados. Remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism for Ms. JewCee and my beautiful melanated queens, Miss Siren and Miss Purple Rain. Bye bye.